dust. A truck was marked diagonally across the road in front of them. It seemed to be carrying sacks, some of which had fallen off the back to the road. Its rusty bonnet gaped open, and a man wearing dungarees and a straw hat stood gazing into the engine compartment with a woeful expression.
The driver got out without haste and made his way over to the truck. "Hola," he called. "Que haces aquí?" The other replied in voluble Portuguese with gestures that seemed to hold the weather, the roughness of the road, the failings of the engine, and the malevolence of fate for his misfortune. As his comment continued, a scrunching of tyres behind the taxi signalled the arrival of another car. Luke glanced at the black sedan that appeared in the Packard's wing mirror and felt the short hairs on his neck bristle with sudden apprehension. "Uncle Ned," he began.
Then everything seemed to happen at once. The doors of the sedan swung open and its occupants slid out on either side. The driver was the Japanese woman, their fellow passenger on the plane. Her two companions looked like islanders, but they had ammunition belts crossed over their frayed shirts and both carried machine guns. Luke felt his mouth go dry as both men dropped into a cab hanging at the taxi. A split second later, the car juddered with the impact of high-velocity bullets.
As if this were a signal, the taxi driver and the owner of the truck took to their heels. The sacks in the back of the truck seemed to explode, and two men, also armed with machine guns, surged from their hiding places with a yell, firing from the hip.
Inside the Packard entered both times stood still, looking at it exchanged at all places, as holes appeared in the bodywork and gaps showed around. Malone seemed shocked into immobility. One of the security men, in the moment, pretty sure whether it was standing or bricks, looked down stupidly at the fountain of blood that suddenly erupted from the shoulder of his jacket.
Then Malone yelled, "Out! Out!" and hurled himself against the car door. It burst open, and then they were running with bullets whining around them like insects and striking little volcanoes of dirt from the ground at their feet. The security man, Luke realized it was Briggs, who had been hit, ran with his left hand clutched to his right shoulder until another bullet found his mark and he spun around and fell. Luke half turned to go to his aid, and a rough shove from Malone sent both him and Nick tumbling into the rocky ditch at the side of the road.
Luke sat with his back to the bank of the ditch and tried to control his breathing. A loud crack beside his ear made him look up. Malone and Stanley, the surviving security man, had drawn automatic pistols from their shoulder holsters and were returning fire. Nick gaped at Luke. "What in the name of—"
"Ambush," said Luke tersely. "We should have seen it coming. Remember how the taxi suddenly appeared for us?"
Nick swore. Those Challenger marked figures, submachine guns they're firing at us.
"I told my father to be all careful he felt his blasted weapons soon."
The voice smacked in order. This may have been an instruction to the government not to waste ammunition while their targets were temporarily out of harm's way. At any rate, the firing died. Luke heard their attackers calling to each other as they shifted in position, each trying to get a clear shot at their quarry.
Malone dropped down beside Luke and Nick to reload. We both pulled them off the lawn. The boys quite calm, although the cleaners worked with feverish haste to replace the ammunition clip. 4 machine guns against 2 pistols, half Holt's I would have chosen. Now listen carefully. Nobody could come any fire. When I say run, wait for that building over there. He gestured with the barrel of the pistol towards the dry stream there, wound down the hillside.
"We're not leaving you, Dad," protested Nick.
Malone gave his son a lopsided smile. "You're unarmed. You don't see how you can help us, especially, except by running away. Hide until nightfall, then contact the authorities, let them know what's happening.
Yeah, but—
No arguments. When I tell you, run like hell and don't turn back crazy. Right?"
Luke hesitated and nodded. "Your dad's right, there's nothing we can do against guns. In any case, of course, if Nick escaped, their pursuers might follow them and he wouldn't be left alone." Nick, with his lip, but also nodded. The starlight gave the shoulder a quick squeeze before swinging into a crouch and peering over the edge of the ditch.
"Now," he snapped over his shoulder, "run!" He and Stanwick leapt to their feet and sprayed bullets in the direction of their assailants. Luke and Nick rose into a crouch and sprinted for the gully. Once more, bullets whined around them. Luke zigzagged to make himself a more difficult target. From the corner of his eye, he saw Nick stumble and go into a roll. Even so, even as he reached back to help his friend, his momentum carried him over the edge of the gully to land with a jarring shock on the stones of the stream bed. A moment later, Nick crashed to the ground beside him. "Are you hit?" demanded Luke.
Nick shook his head, I tripped. Then, with a curse, he hauled himself to peer over the edge of the gully with the followed suit. They saw Malone and Stanwick, feet planted wide in a firing stance, still covering their escape. They saw their attackers advancing at the run, flying to the cane, with a woman striding behind. They saw Stanwyck go down in a hail of bullets. Then, a moment later, they saw Edward Malone, his father, Luke's Uncle Ned, before the knees. He loosed off one more shot as he knelt, and twisting as he fell, and sank out into sight.